What's going on, guys? It's your loving commissioner here. As creepy as that was, I'm just doing a recap of this past week in our fantasy league and looking forward to next week. So, start off with everybody who won, me, of course, Caleb's terrific team, Jefe Grande, who's Philip for those, and then Keith's amazing team. So, that was pretty good. I had a couple bangers. Let's start with the first one, me versus Chance. Chance got screwed. Puka Natua went out. D Moore never showed up. I have him in another league. He's garbage currently, but we'll see. Did have Joe Mixon go for 25 points, and Hall hit him for almost 16. Amari Cooper never showed up, and Kelsey got less than 5 points, so it's just kind of hard to win, scoring 91 points. My squad, everybody was just kind of run of the mill. Jackson did good at 25, 11 for both of my receivers, CeeDee Lamb and Devontae Smith. Just under 15 per Pachenko. Williams right at 13. McBride sucked. Jacobs okay. So that's pretty good. That score was 112.72 to 91.7. Going on to the next one is... Oh, shit. Caleb's terrific team. So Caleb's team did score the second most in the league with 130.36. And Billy, who was the first pick in our draft, he kind of got fucked with Christian McCaffrey not starting because that could have been anywhere from 15 to 25 points really easy, which he probably still would have lost, but hey, it's better to have him. So Billy, keep an eye on that. Might be something good to look out for your roster for this week. Might need to switch somebody out or trade me Christian McCaffrey for like a kicker or defense. But his big score for Caleb, Saquon Barkley 32-2. Prescott did fuck all at 11-4. Richardson for Indy, the QB, banger rate at 27 points. Brown, 20 points for Billy, almost 16 for Montgomery. Harrison sucked. Laporta kind of sucked. Tucker got him 8, Pittsburgh D. So, do have some people on your bench that you could play. I might look into that. Moving to the next one, this was probably the least exciting match. It did have a nail biter until the end where Keith won versus David, who his team Pickleball is for swingers. It's an inside joke because him and his wife are huge swingers that play pickleball and have relations with others. But Josh Allen for David's team, 31.18, which looks like about 36% of his total, 87.68 points. Guessing. Tingdale 7. Olaf 2, garbage. Robinson 13, Cook 11.8. Kincaid sucks. New York sucks. So it's just hard. He scored 87.68, least amount in the league. It's hot garbage, but we all have squads, so that could easily be 115 to 120 next week. Keith, CJ Stroud, 18-6, good. St. Brown, I have him in Keith's league actually, and he did shitty. So he got 2-8. I think he got me like 1-8 in Keith's league. Adams, 8. So Taylor did good. Kamara, obviously good. Pitts, 10 points. Samuel, 16. So Keith ended up with a 100.46 to an 87.68 win very comfortably. And then we come down to El Jefe Grande, Phil versus Brian, aka Woot, his team. And although Brian did have the third most points scored in the whole league at 124.34, he ran into Phil, who had the most at 133.82. So Brian would have played anybody besides Phil or Caleb. He would have easily kicked everybody's ass, but shit happens. So let's run through this. Hurts, 18 points for El Jefe. Jefferson 13-9, Waddle 13-7, Gibbs 15-4, HN 19. Ingram sucked a point, but it didn't matter because the rest of his team 17-9, 17 his defense, 17 his kicker, 17. So, I mean, he killed it. And everybody who's played this before realizes that sometimes your squad shows up, and his fucking squad showed up. Now, Wooten's squad showed up too. Mahomes almost 16, Hill 22.5, Evans 20, running back 10, 13. Andrew sucked. I got him in another league. 2. Cooper Kupp 25. I mean, so it just sucks that he had to run into the highest score in the league for this week. But looking forward to next week. I'm assuming this week's matchups. So this week's matchups, we have me going against Caleb. So hopefully he chills the fuck out a little bit and drops down. I am projected 5 points higher, but projections mean fuck all, usually. So moving down, Chance, who is TDs and Beers, who got screwed. He's going up against our number 1 scorer and leader of the league, El Jefe Grande. And they're separated by around 2 points, just over. So we'll see how that goes. Pickleballs for Swingers, David versus Brian. They're both throwing some numbers around 112, and Brian's at 116.8. So that could be good, but it's a matter of which team shows up. We all have squads, so just see if they fucking show up. And then finally, the last matchup is Billy Miller, BM's bold team, versus Keith's amazing 106.69 to Billy's 114. So Billy is the 3rd highest projected in the league for this week, and as long as Christian McCaffrey doesn't get set, he probably should easily get close to that because he's got a pretty good squad, but shit happens. And I have the backup running back who got like 20 points last night, so I'm okay if he breaks his leg. But anyways, good luck to y'all fuckers. Oh, another side note, week 5, we're starting $50 a week payout for the highest points scored. So El Jefe Grande would have won this week if, it was week 5, but it's not. So that's something to look forward to, especially if any of the teams are kind of sucking big tit and are 0-4 or 1-3 or whatever. So anyways, good luck this week, and hopefully I win my match. And the rest of y'all don't really care, but I would prefer everybody else to lose. So anyways, until next time.